Hi, this is video number 5 in the ADHD series, and today I want to talk about thoughts, food for thought specifically. When we're distracted, when our attention is off elsewhere, when we're daydreaming, we're thinking in our head and we're not really present with what's going on, we're actually feeding energy of thoughts to support more and more thoughts. When we're not in the present moment, and I mention this a lot, our point of power is in the present moment. What does that mean? When we're present in our body sensations, when our attention, awareness, and focus is in the body, feeling the ground as I'm walking, being with the air as I'm breathing. I'm not thinking about something else, but my physical body is doing this. And then the result of how I'm feeling is from what I'm thinking about. That's our thoughts. That's an indirect experience. The direct experience is I'm here. I'm here right now and I'm present with life. From that place, I can be more focused and attentive to what's going on. ADHD isn't as bad when I'm here focused in the moment. It can't really do anything to me if I'm focused and I'm present. How can my attention be affected when I'm here presently in the moment? How can it be taken away when I'm so engaged with what's going on that I'm really enjoying what I'm doing? Now, that's a direct experience in the moment when I'm present here right now. But an indirect experience is when I'm doing something and I'm just thinking on in my mind. Say I'm off on a walk, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, it's up to you, but if I'm on the phone with somebody, and I've got my headset on and I'm walking along, I'm talking to somebody, I'm so busy in the conversation, I'm just wandering around, I don't even know where I am anymore, I'm just really not paying attention to my feet on the ground, I'm really in the conversation. That's an indirect experience in a way. I'm not directly experiencing the physical hearing now of being here in the forest on the walk. I'm really experiencing the experience of the conversation. Now, let's take that a little further. The conversation in our head. If I'm really busy with that conversation in my head, it's not even really happening. It's not the conversation on the phone with my friend. I'm here in the moment, walking along, but yet I'm thinking about something else. I'm off somewhere else. I wake up from a dream and I'm looking around and it's a bad dream and I'm breathing heavy and my body's feeling the negative results of the dream. I'm all in fight or flight mode. But I look around, I know it's safe, but my body doesn't know the difference because my attention was so focused on the dream of what I was dreaming about, but my physical body is now, I'm awake, but the dream is still playing out. My physical body is expressing the emotions of that dream. So when we're really caught in thought a lot, we're basically giving thoughts our energy. It's food for our thoughts. We're supporting our thoughts to get stronger and stronger and stronger and distract us more and more and more and make it harder and harder to focus. We're really contributing to ADHD. We're having trouble being present because we're so habitually focused in thoughts. And that's taking our life force energy from our body to feed those thoughts. Have you ever been overwhelmed in your mind, in your thoughts and thinking and overwhelmed and repeating things or just over and over and over, ruminating in your mind? It's exhausting. It can feel really exhausting and depressing it just starts getting more negative and negative when that's happening. And if we have some belief systems in our mind that we're not a good person, we're unworthy, we're somehow, a bad person in some way, well, that's going to really support that kind of thoughts to come out if we have those kinds of belief systems. And so when our attention is lost in thoughts, that's going to be draining our energy even more because it's sending the signals that unhappy things are happening. It's telling our body things are not safe because we're thinking thoughts relative to the perceptions, the beliefs of I'm not a good enough person, I'm not worthy. Then whatever we're doing, really, it doesn't matter what we're doing because we're beating ourselves up, we're judging ourselves, we're not good enough in everything we do. That gives us perpetual state of worry, of there's a problem, there's danger, we're not good enough. So it makes it so we're focusing around on everything but relaxed in the moment with what we're doing. We're hyper-vigilantly looking for danger. Our subconscious mind trains our attention to look around, where's danger? Because we feel it, because those thoughts are continually in this negative state, and just there's a disconnection from what's really going on in our body in the moment with our emotions presently, because we're experiencing emotions from our thoughts. So that disconnect tells the subconscious and the things we're thinking about, there's danger. So that creates more of a disconnect with our attention. And so we're going to get distracted more and more and more, you see. So the more you practice to sit and be with your body sensations and breathe and get distracted away. Practice coming back, get distracted away. Practice coming back. I'm no good at this. Okay, come back to your feeling sensations a million times. You'll start to build the habit of coming back to your physical body sensations and strengthen. Start plugging into the present moment in the here and now, and that'll start turning off fight or flight, and that'll start diverting more energy away back into yourself, into the present moment. And it'll stop feeding thoughts, secondary, reality and indirect experience, and start feeding the direct experience here, right now. That will significantly help with ADHD, being present. Takes a little bit of work, but it is worth it. You start getting your power back. Empowering yourself to be here in the present moment where you have conscious choice rather than reacting unconsciously from subconscious belief systems from your thoughts. You're in the moment responding mindfully, purposefully with choice. Doesn't that sound better? My name is Arne Pedersen from Hypnotherapy Victoria, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Pass it along, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video in the series. And below here is the link where you can watch the whole series on my website. Have a wonderful rest of your day.